All right, welcome out to the International Scuba Dive Tribe Dive into Summer event. This is a yearly event. Every year it gets a little bit bigger and a little crazier. What this is all about is bringing our community together and celebrating what we do. We're sharing scuba diving, we're sharing the lifestyle, whether it's professional divers that we're training and working with in the community, or it's our brand new divers, or it's instructors. You know, we love everybody. We all have something in common. We love the water and we love exploring underwater. So today we're celebrating our divers in the Dive Tribe. We're about to have a band start here in just a minute. His name is Kim Youngkin. He's one of the premier musicians in Dallas. He's been playing almost every night for 40 years. He's a legend, and he's about to rock the house. So I hope you guys get to check him out. We've had several of our manufacturers out here supporting our divers. They traveled from all over the country, bringing gear for people to dive. We really appreciate it, getting hands-on, and the expert opinions of the reps is unbelievable. One of our Dive Tribe members, Alan Stevens, he has taken it upon himself to be our pit master today, and he's made about 76 pounds of pulled pork, and that'll be ready any minute. It smells delicious. I can't wait to share that. We've got a couple raffles. We're working to raise money for PADI Aware and also for Wounded Warriors. So we've got a couple of projects that we're doing with that. We're doing some fun and games. We're about to practice rescue diving. So for our rescue divers that have gotten a little rusty, this is an opportunity to come out. We're going to practice skills, and we're going to do some scenarios. So if it's been 5 or 6 years since someone's done their rescue class, we're going to get them sharpened back up again. You can see we've got a lot of divers out here today. It was sprinkling this morning, but we've got the sun that intervened, and it's a beautiful day today. Yeah, so even if you didn't make it out today, stop by the store. You know, we've got this vibe going all the time. That's our thing, is our dive tribe in the community. I hope to see you in one of our stores, Carrollton or Frisco. We'll be there, and we look forward to seeing you. Here we go, we got the band setting up. Legendary Kim Youngkin. Kim is probably one of the top guitar players, and what really separates him is he's also a comedian. So rarely do you get the humor like he has and virtuosity on guitar. So we'll show that a little bit later. Also, he has one of the most beautiful wives in Texas. So he really outkicked the coverage there. And she's a scuba diver, so she's part of the Dive Tribe. All right. So we got our divers in all different states of gearing up and breaking down. Let's start over here. This is Scott Witten. He is known as the #1 rep in the world. And he kind of sets the standard. He's with Sherwood, Acona, Genesis, and Henderson. So Scott's out here. He came all the way down from Oklahoma. We really do appreciate that. Tell us a little bit about what you have here for us to demo today.
We've got BCs from Sherwood, Genesis. We've got regulators from Sherwood and Genesis. We've got fins from Sherwood and Genesis. And what you see is what you get, and try it out. Come on by.
So now there's one piece of gear that it's kind of a lowly, not normally a sexy piece of gear, but you guys have really done something unique with that, with your spool. Will you show us your spool?
Yes, we've got our new Delrin 30-meter spool. Comes with double enders. We're also doing it in aluminum. We've got multiple colors in it available. We're also doing a DSMB as well with one of our spools in it, and they're just came back into stock this month, and they're doing great right now.
So they normally, a spool doesn't seem that exciting, but this one really is. So tell us what makes it different.
This is Delrin material, so it's really lightweight. We've got a 1-inch hole opening in it, so if you're wearing a 5mm glove, there's no problem at all getting your thumb in through it.
I find that really exciting. Let's take a look at this. So the thing that I really love about this is that 1-inch opening. When you've got gloves on, it's usually pretty useless to try to use a reel or a spool. But with this one, it's nice and large. You can get your fingers in there, and it's not clumsy to use. They've got it lined up with just the perfect amount of line, and you get the double ender. So this is a great deal. What's the retail on this?
You're about 25 to 30 bucks.
That's amazing. $25 to $30 is usually our cost, so that's retail. So this is going to be one of the hottest items this summer. So tell me about something else. What else do you have here?
Oh, let's see. This is the Akona AQ-Tech product line. It's some part of our thermal protection line that we do. It's got a nice fleece line on it, wind resistant, water resistant. It's going to keep you nice and warm. They're neutrally buoyant, so you don't need to add extra weight if you're wearing it. They come in several different pieces. We do a jacket style, we do the vest, we do gloves, we do full suits in it, we do pants, shorts, and hoods as well.
So you can layer this and use this for any type of water sports.
Correct.
And one of the things I've liked about this is I get cold on the ride back when the wind's blowing. Yep. And so this is wind resistant.
Completely wind resistant, so you won't get that chill when you come up from your dive on the boat ride back in.
I love it, and it's really stylish looking too. You could wear that to work.
Yeah, sure.
Well, hey,
floats your boat.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your being here.
Looks pretty good, man.
Okay, here, I just want to introduce you. Brad Chumley. He is kind of a mentor of mine. He's been very supportive of the Dive Tribe and our way of life. And do we drive you crazy with our weekends out here?
Well, I wouldn't say crazy, but you dive us crazy.
Now, is it true on Sunday afternoons you're often calling me and talking about how our divers won't go home?
It has happened a couple 100 times.
So let me just give you some background on the Scuba Ranch. Before Brad took this over, people didn't come and hang out here. He's brought a friendliness and his family attitude to the place, and spent a ton of money, right?
Ton of money.
Making it what it is. And now we're out here every weekend, and we really appreciate you giving us a home.
Well, we appreciate you guys, and International is by far the standard bearer at our facility.
Do you want to announce the boardwalk that you're building?
There will be no boardwalk.
No boardwalk. That is just a vicious rumor.
Vicious rumor started by some guy named Paul years ago. There'll be no boardwalk, no band features, anything like that.
All right. Well, hey, we really appreciate everything you've done for us. Thank you very much.
What a great thing you put together.
This is Reagan. He's the guy that's on the ground making things happen out here at the Scuba Ranch. Thanks for having us out here.
Oh, yeah, love to have you.
One of the things I wanted to talk about, Reagan, not a lot of people that run the dive parks dive. And what level of diver are you currently?
I've got my advanced open water. So,
how many dives do you have this year so far?
this year, probably like 7. I've been working a lot, so haven't gotten in a lot.
But you're continuously training, right?
For sure.
You enjoy scuba diving?
I do. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. So one of the things that makes this place different is we have an avid scuba diver. He's being very humble. He's been doing a lot of training lately, and I've heard that he's really kicking butt. So, hey, thanks for taking care of us and being here at the event.
Yes, sir. Love to have you.
Come out and see him. All right, guys. So this is a very special sighting. This is Andrew Simpkins. He's our Aqualung and Apex rep. I'm a die-hard Aqualung diver, and I'm really excited to have him out here. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no problem, Rich. It's been a great event. Turnout's been amazing, and you've always been a good supporter, so I'm happy to be here.
Tell us about some of your newest gear. What's your most exciting thing you've got?
All right, so I'm really excited about our Apex DSX computer. It's going to be kind of marketed towards the advanced/tech diver. It's got a lot of unique features, among them being GPS functionality. We actually have a built-in analyzer with the package, so you can actually analyze your gases and load it into the computer. Plenty of other features. Those are 2 big things.
It's rechargeable, right?
Rechargeable, yes, factory sealed, rechargeable, 80-hour burn time on a full charge. So you can take this on a liveaboard and you're good to go for the week.
Color screen?
Color screen. It's kind of hard to see in the sun. Color
Is
screen.
it Netflix enabled?
It's Bluetooth enabled, so you can upload all the dives onto our app. You can do all the settings in the app. Everything can be done in the app, and you can actually sync it up to the computer. So this thing does everything you need it to do and more. And anyone who wants to do rebreather, side mount, anything like that, it is suited for that too. So this thing will do any sort of diving for any sort of condition.
So we're going to be diving these today, right?
We are, yeah. I'm going to get some people in the water with them and get their feedback. I already know it's going to be good, so we're excited.
All right, so for a lot of y'all aren't able to make it out today, you'll be watching on the internet, but we have this in the shop if you want to demo it. Got one that you can demo anytime. We've been having a good time with it.
Yep.
What else do you have today?
All right. Another cool new mask from Apex is our VX2. So we've had a VX1, which has been doing really well for us. This is our VX2. So it's a dual frame mask. It's got a steel frame, which is really cool. A lot of the tech diving community loves that. Super soft silicone, and it's going to be my personal go-to mask going forward. So we're really excited about that as well.
Yeah, it's good looking.
Very good looking.
All right.
And obviously, you're all familiar with the RK3. Rich probably sells these more than anyone I know. We've got these coming in all sizes and colors. So we're excited to get people into these. But a great fin. Probably all familiar with it because he loves this fin. So
Best fin ever made. I love it. How about these new regulators? I've really been blown away with it.
yeah. So this is our Apex OSHA regulator. It's kind of based off our XL4. So the main kind of features are that it's super small and lightweight, and it's all made from recycled materials. So this is actually a carbon neutral regulator. So for actually every one we sell, Apex picks up 5 kilograms of trash from the ocean. So it's a very environmentally friendly reg, breathes amazing, travels well, and it's Apex, so you're going to get the best.
Now, how many weeks out of the year do they take you diving so that you can pick up trash as part of the team?
As part of the team, I don't get to dive as much. I'm doing a lot of traveling, but we do have a sales meeting every year where we dive, and we do what we can during that time.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's show them the first stage. Let's see if we can get. So
actually got a really cool engraving on the first stage. It's kind of looks like a wave, sort of in a Japanese sort of style. I don't know if it's coming through there, but that's actually engraved on there. So we actually hand make that, and it kind of tells the story of the reg. So it's a really clean looking reg. You can see the cool colors here. We've also got one that has kind of a more black gray sort of design, with the octo being that yellowish green. So we've got kind of more of a female and more of a male version for those who would want to take a chance at the rig.
the thing I really like about it, it's Apex, so it's high quality. It's a high performance regulator, but it's really small. It's as small as any regulator out there. So if you're looking for a travel regulator, I don't think there's a better option. And what's the 3-stage retail on that is $9.99?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, you probably know better than I do.
That's like unbeatable. So it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and again, you get the first, second, and octo for $9.99. With Apex and the premium quality that it brings, that's a great deal.
So one thing I don't know much about is the new Apex BCDs you have. Could you give us a little tour of that?
Of course. So this is our Exotech BCD. You'll notice that kind of right off the bat, what you see here is an aluminum plate. So this is called kind of our Tech Rec BCD. So what we did is we integrated an aluminum plate into a more traditional style of BCD. So it kind of gives you that tech feel of a harness. And then on the back pad right here, we integrated a swivel. So this is actually going to move with you when you're doing your turns and everything during a dive. So it's going to be very comfortable. We've also got 2 sizes, which you can see on the waist. So you can actually move it out. So say you're diving a wetsuit, you can have it here. If you dive a dry suit, maybe you need to move it out a little bit. So you have 2 sizes built into the waist. And then on the back here, you have a BCD that has a ton of lift. I need to look at the exact number, but you can put twin tanks on here if you want to. And it has an armor guard material. So a lot of our public safety teams will use this material on their BCD. So you're getting the best materials on the market.
They dry instantly too. It's really good when you're traveling.
Exactly, quick dry, and you also see that on the pockets here. Which
look at this little detail. So just, y'all don't want you to miss this. See this little holder here? This is actually to carry your microphone. So you can mount your microphone.
Yeah, that's actually funny that he put the microphone on there.
It's you guys think of everything.
Yep, got 2 drop-down pockets. These are quick-release weights that you'll see on most BCs these days. And we actually have an extra weight pouch here for those who need the extra weight, so it's integrated onto the waistband. So premium BCD, premium materials, you kind of get the feel of a harness and a tech setup. So we made it also in an orange color, which you can see right here. So orange and gray. Great options.
And if you missed it, or if you are here and you don't realize this and you're watching this later on, all this demo gear, we're going to do a special. It's going to be for sale in the shop on Monday, and it's going to be huge discounts on it because it was dove just today. So come in and really score a great deal. All right, so Andrew, could you explain the difference between, or the relationship with Aqualung and Apex?
Yeah, so Aqualung was obviously the company founded by Jacques Cousteau. It's been around for over 80 years now. And they make most of the products that you're familiar with, a lot of recreational products. Apex is actually a company that Aqualung sort of absorbed, I think it was in the 90s. And they focus primarily on technical products, primarily regs. They made the best regs on the market. So we kind of took them over, and they're under the Aqualung umbrella. So I distribute and sell both of those brands. Apex is definitely more for the advanced tech tech diver, those getting into really harsh conditions and harsh environments. Very premium brand, very exclusive, and in my opinion, they make probably the best products out there. So I dive a little bit of a mix of both. You'll see me wearing kind of a mix of both brands. They each have their own niche, but both great brands.
I definitely agree. Hey, thanks for being here, and I hope you have a great weekend. All right, thanks a lot, buddy. All right. Hey, we're back at the shop. It was a great event. I'd like to thank everybody that showed up. I'd like to thank all the vendors and everybody that contributed to making it one of the specialist events we've ever had in dive type history. Please take time and come by and visit us here at the shop and take advantage of some of the great specials we have on demo gear. We'll be here waiting to see you. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, some Saturday afternoon blues, people.